The 3 repetition maximum deadlift is a muscular strength test that mimics movements required to safely and effectively lift heavy loads from the ground. For example, the 3 repetition maximum deadlift is a strong predictor of the soldier's ability to lift and carry a casualty on a litter and to lift and move personnel and equipment. The equipment required for the 3 repetition maximum deadlift is 1 hexagon bar weighing 60 pounds, 2 barbell collars, bumper plates, and a stopwatch. A 10-minute warm-up for the maximum deadlift event should follow the same warm-up pattern used by the soldiers when training for the event itself. Soldiers should know their goal weight for the test and should have lifted that weight prior to training. During the 10-minute warm-up drill, soldiers are expected to lift between 25 and 50% of their goal weight during that warm-up period. After completing the 10-minute maximum deadlift preparation, soldiers will arrange themselves in a stack behind the weight they intend to lift. This is done so and typically organized by the OIC or NCOIC. The weight on the maximum deadlift bars will be arranged by graders so that there is an even distribution of soldiers in each lane, and generally not more than 5 soldiers in any one lane. Soldiers may assist graders with changing the weight plates. Once the soldiers are aligned in their stacks, the NCOIC will sound off "Graders ready." After a visual signal from each of the graders indicating that they are prepared to score the maximum deadlift, the NCOIC will begin the event with the command, "The MDL starts now." An MDL repetition consists of 3 parts: the preparatory phase, upward movement, and downward movement. The preparatory phase, a command of "Get set," the soldier will step inside the hex bar, feet shoulder width apart, and locate the midpoint of the hex bar handles. The soldier will bend at the knees and hips, reach down and grasp the center of the handles using the closed grip. Arms will be fully extended, back flat, head in line with the spine or slightly extended, and heels in contact with the ground. Each repetition will begin from this position. The upward movement. On the command of "Go," the soldier will lift the bar by straightening his or her hips and knees in order to reach the straddle stance. The hips should not rise before or above the shoulders. The back should remain straight, not rounded out or flexed. The feet will remain in the same position. The soldier and the weight must remain balanced and controlled throughout the movement. The downward movement. After reaching the straddle stance position, the soldier will lower the bar back to the ground under control while maintaining a straight back. The bar must be placed on the ground and not dropped. The weight plates must touch the ground to complete a repetition. If the soldier makes an unsafe movement on the first repetition, the grader will inform the soldier of the error and tell the soldier to stop. After being told of this error, the soldier will be allowed to resume the attempt from the beginning. Safety stops include allowing one or both knees to move together during any part of the movement, moving the hips above the shoulders to initiate the upward movement, letting the back or shoulders round out during any part of the movement, losing balance during any part of the movement to include stepping forward or backward from the starting position. It is important to note that a safety stop is used on the first repetition of an attempt to prevent repeated movements that may cause injury to the soldier. This safety stop does not count for record. If the soldier makes the same or another safety stop on the second or third repetition, the grader will stop them again, explain the error, and record a failed attempt. Terminations for the 3MDL include dropping the bar to the ground, removing hands from the bar between repetitions when the bar is on the ground. However, adjusting the grip while maintaining contact with the bar is authorized. Failing to touch the bar to the ground between repetitions. Does not perform a continuous movement by resting on the ground.